I hope you're wearing something green. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This is coming out a little late, but that's okay. Today we are taking a look at 1993's Leprechaun. So I just watched Leprechaun for the first time. There's a lot to say about it, but first let's start off by saying, okay, you have to accept this movie for what it is. Some interesting facts about this movie is that it was originally intended to be a kid's fairy tale movie. Producers got involved, said, hey, let's turn it into a horror film, get more parents and a broader audience. As you can see, the credits are still behind me. We just watched it for the first time. You can own this movie, buying it from YouTube for $5.99. I was going to rent it for the typical $3.99 and a few more dollars, and I own it. So I figured, hey, every St. Patty's Day, you best believe I'm watching this movie. This was Jennifer Aniston's first debut film. So that just goes to show you that a B-level horror movie can take you a long way. Ken Olant played her friend Nathan. They were the two leading cast, the female lead, male lead. They did well, of course. They did fine. I'll be honest, the most impressive, I think, acting in this movie was done by the character Ozzy. I mean, just take a look at this clip.
It's a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign, all right. It's time to get back to painting. Come on.
No. We gotta go see what's at the end.
Ozzy, you're embarrassing me.
Come on, go with me. We gotta get to the end of the rainbow. There's always a pot of gold.
Ozzy.
Nobody else could have those lines and portray them quite like that. If you're watching this video, it's more so just for fun. We all know what this movie is. It's a campy, cheesy horror movie that tried to have some comedy in it, and it just didn't land. Warwick Davis, the actor who played the Leprechaun, you've probably seen him before. He's played anything from the Ewok from Return of the Jedi to various Harry Potter roles, as well as almost anything you've seen involving fantasy. Dude, there's 4 Leprechaun movies. Did you know that? That's crazy. Apparently, the makeup on the Leprechaun for Warwick took hours upon hours each time they had to apply this. A lot of dedication. Apparently, he took on this role because it was something new, something he hasn't done at the time, hadn't done before. And I would say it's worth it. Maybe not a classic, but a cult classic. Other than the camp and the cheese, this movie actually had some pretty cool lighting. The opening sequence had some really cool hard contrast lighting. And just take a look at this clip as Jennifer Aniston, aka Tori, enters the hospital towards the end of the movie. Sorry, I had to film with my phone because I couldn't find the clip online. Here we go. As you can see, camera movement was actually quite present. Some really cool lighting, especially for the 90s. There was this particular scene towards, I would say, 3/4 of the movie where Leprechaun is taking out a cop. It's clearly a sound stage, but it looks like a wooded forest. And every time the cop breathed, you could see the fog coming out. I'm sure that was some sort of fog machine or maybe some sort of effect, because it was clearly a soundstage, but it just looked cool. It looked gothic, and I think there is room in the modern horror scene where we're seeing in 2025 and the end of 2024 a step into old horror like Nosferatu, Wolfman, and obviously this is comedy, but I would love to see somebody like James Wan or Robert Eggers take this with a serious note, drop the comedy, throw in a couple A-listers, and some really good lighting, and I think you got a solid horror movie here. Anyways, that is Leprechaun, my 2025 take. I hope you watch it. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.